Welcome back everyone to episode 2 of Let's Play Afghanistan 11. And wouldn't you guess, wouldn't you just go and figure that the moment I do the first episode, I haven't even posted it yet, and every single soldier people released a note about the game that there's some bugs, and it's possibly why I experienced a crash when I was trying to record the first episode. So they said they pushed some kind of beta with bug fixes, but it might also induce more crashes, so I haven't loaded onto it yet because I just got that notification. Anyways, it's fine. We're on turn 4. We're gonna do the best we can. Let's hopefully. I just really hope we can get through this episode, but without encountering any bugs. And then if we do, I might try to push to the next beta. Anyway, so in this turn, what's our goal? Because we're pretty low, obviously extremely low on political points. And I'm not sure what the best thing to do is, actually, because right now there's only 2 militia on the map. We're currently making... I think the positive will go into infrastructure eventually. Is it logistics or infrastructure? I don't know. Logistics must be like distance you travel and all that. Negatives. I think. Yeah, that would make sense. So infrastructure would be waterworks bonuses, right? So that's probably where all this isn't as negative as it maybe even should be, just because, yeah, we have 2 waterworks. That's infrastructure. It says right there. Perfect. So we want to continue to get the infrastructure going. We only have 2 waterworks. Let's get more than that so that our rate of increase is much higher. As it is, I think it'll be a little bit slow for us to recover our missing... Let's see, what else we're getting. We're going to get 250 for wait. What? I forgot. Our political liaison, he does not give us any wow, he doesn't give us any political point bonus. Wow, that's horrible. That's actually terrible. I didn't realize that. I almost always try to do that one option. So the one thing this means is actually we can't do any building of roads until this is positive. That's one of the things which you cannot do. So the way we should work our turns is this. We should do everything which is going to cost points. Because it looks like we're in position. We have 1 waterworks here, 1 waterworks here. We have a person here for another waterworks, and another waterworks, it looks like we're in position to build here. I think what we should do is just build those first, because that'll get us as negative as we are going to be. And then what we're actually going to have to do is just move everyone else around the map. And move our Huskies last, and do any kind of... if we can actually catch up to any of the militia, we'll have to eliminate those last. So, like, this helicopter movement is one of the first things we should do. I suspect that going down the main path, the main river here, is going to be our best bet. I think I'll do something like this. And then we'll move the rest of the way in. So we have 1 more turn to get back. The yellow just is your warning, like, okay, get close to get back. Get close enough to get back next turn. Because we're only allowed, what is it, 5 turns of negative infrastructure before people get really, really upset. I mean, before you lose. So we don't want to move our Huskies yet. Let's leave all those. And I guess let's go ahead and do it. Okay, let's just do it. Build the infrastructure. And... so let's build this one as well, because I know that's going to cost a fair amount. Movement is now free. -1 just brings us to negative 2,500. That's nice. Negative 1,750 for the waterworks is now free. Again, we just need to make sure we get waterworks. I mean, we have to make sure that we finish in positive after a few more turns. So we need to set up things. Let's see. What should we do? Like, from this turn on, we have to basically restrict our movement. Huskies. Where should you go? It might actually be better, instead of having these guys stop in and... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of having these guys stop in for a turn to like rearm or refuel, it might be better just to have one of our supply trucks give them fuel so that they can go further. Although, actually, these have all been covered by our helicopter, so there's actually no point in moving them out. Unless we wanted to go down to here. But that one can be covered by this guy here. Alright, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. We can't move this guy until we move the Husky. We can't move the Husky until we've moved everyone else. Kind of in a... We're stuck in a loop here. I guess we're going to start moving the Huskies. So we'll consider this as our final movement for most of these units. And we'll start doing the stuff which is going to give us political points back, potentially. Let's move this guy first. I'm trying to move the ones who are least likely to find things. This guy's probably least likely to find something, because this path has been traveled already, recently. So we'll just move him back home. Probably move him down that way after this. Do we have any Huskies here? No. Who are empty? Nope, nope, nope. We have a Husky here who's, I think, somewhat likely to find something. So move him. Okay. I don't know where this guy should go. We have 1, 2 waterworks already. He basically probably should deploy here so that he can be in position to repair whichever waterworks potentially gets broken. Maybe we'll even... Oh, we can't build roads, of course. Silly. Yeah, let's just have him move in. I have nothing else for him to do for the meantime. In the meantime, I guess we move this guy in as well. I mean, there's no more places to visit with smoke, which is amazing. We've done a really good job. Although, honestly, next turn, I'm sure we're going to want to redeploy back to, you know, we're going to start from the beginning, right? The whole cycle begins yet again. Yeah, this is the only one with smoke rising from it, which is, it's really amazing we've gotten that far. So I'm pretty sure, let's see who we have left. You're actually going to stay there. I'm not going to move these guys out. I do want one supply truck to go this way to refuel this Husky, who will be low on fuel soon. So send him out. Okay, we don't need another one because I think, let's see, you have 2 fuel. Well, they both have 2 fuel. Well, I guess we need 2 of them then, don't we? Oh, we can also do UN aid. That's not a bad thing to do. Might as well deliver it. It's, you know, free. The movement and everything is free right now. So let's just deliver UN aid to everyone. And we even have another supply truck, which we'll probably get to do UN aid as well. Although, should we start... we have one who's... No, this fuel guy's moving out, so we'll have to store him with fuel. Okay, that's that guy. Moving down the road, so we'll have the one guy back up with fuel. It's always nice to have one in reserve as fuel. Okay, UN aid is like nice, but it's not. It shouldn't be like the driving, like force for our supply trucks. Lots of better things to do first. Although this guy can get back and he can load up fuel next turn. We only have 2 units out, right? Oh, no, that's not true. We have 2 Buffalo's out. This is with 3 fuel remaining, though, so that's actually a fair amount of time. This is 2. Although his only mission now is to build roads and go back to base. Yeah, we'll probably refuel this guy. Let's do it. Let's just load up the fuel now and actually move that way. Might as well. So, load up fuel. And just move out now. So that you can get him next turn and return. Just to, you know, speed up the whole cycle of doing that. Alright, now this one, which yeah, I'm pretty confident we'll find some mines. Maybe not, but let's see what happens. Oh, got one. Well, only one. That was actually less than I expected, but... Well, we can move here with our MRAP. And actually, I think we can just have him offload and move into the town. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yep, he can make it, and that's what we want him to do. And they were uncooperative, that's okay. I mean, we're up to 54 in terms of hearts and minds, that's exceptional. I think we end this turn now. Everybody else is just in base refueling or stuck out intentionally, I think. Yeah, we have one infantry, can't move anyway. Can't really do anything. Oh, we have another special forces. Ah, he finished his training of the ASV. Well, that is something. That is really something. Having 3 here is too many. what I want to do is start, we got to establish one of our FOBs. And I think the one I want to establish first is going to be over here, especially because since Taliban approaches from the east, if we can start, I mean, this is obviously a huge ingress point for them. We have no control over this. It's so far to travel for them to get to a city, but like, let's even look where we could even possibly deploy. Let's see. A FOB. We could put one here. Interesting. I think it would be better off here, honestly. Then we're very close to both of these. That'll make these two basically a lock. And this one's kind of a lock since it's so close to our main base. This one's probably just screwed. I don't know if we're going to be able to... We'll try to send it UN aid along the main highway, which is good. So we'll just contest it with via UN aid. But that's a tough one. Yeah, I think this is the best. I was thinking here, but you know what? In hindsight, I mean, not in hindsight, but rethinking it, I think this is a much better place. Although the bad thing is there's only 2 places we can build here, so we cannot build all the extensions to the FOB. That's another really good point I didn't think about. We would not be able to build, like here we'd at least be able to get artillery pit and a vehicle repair bay. Although it's so far off, though, I don't know. This is a really tough decision. I think it's still better to maybe even build it here yet again. The reason I'm saying that is because this... Okay, if we do it right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, FOB. Then it only takes 2 moving points to get on the road, and we can easily get over to here. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, FOB. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's 3 movement points to get here. And that would basically leave this base completely outside of our reach. That's just really tough. It's really tough. Well, I'll just think about that stuff kind of off camera, but we'll end this turn and see what happens. Alright. 2 turns of this, not good, but we'll see if we can get that back this turn. Let's look at logistics. So infrastructure was very negative. Waterworks are all up, though. Oh, one of them's broken. Well, the good news is the one that's broken we're right next to. That's not going to be any problem to repair.
Copy that. Copy that. Waterworks repaired.
Okay. Did that cost us political points? I think it did. That's a bummer. How many... We have 3 militias on the map. Well, this is a pretty sizable number. This... Oh, wow, this Husky's actually low. I did not realize that. And we're not planning to build any more waterworks, so we actually just want to take our points wherever we can get them.
Roger.
Can move this guy back in. He'll probably have to suit up with some fuel. Yeah, you need to move back just so I can give you fuel. In fact, 1, 2, 3. Can you move one more?
We're Oscar Mike.
I mean, you can even just stay here.
Copy solid.
It's going to take 2 of his movement points, unfortunately. No, it don't. It only takes 1. Okay. I didn't know that movement points... It doesn't take a movement point to deliver. It's fantastic. Alright, then your job is just to go home, obviously. Okay. Your job is to go home.
Copy that.
Fantastic. Yeah. Let's do a sweep real fast.
Searching for IEDs.
Nothing. Okay, then... I guess what we want to do is have this guy come... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, okay, so this is 3 movement points. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have him come here. So he'll be down to the left, but let's do this guy. Oh, it's kind of this tricky thing where we have to leapfrog them.
Copy that. We're Oscar Mike. Moving out.
Now I'm going to have this guy move around this way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Well, I guess that's okay if he does this. I just want to make sure he clears the end of the road. So we'll have him do this.
Moving out.
And then, okay, you don't move yet. Move this guy here.
We're Oscar Mike.
Have him load up. Good, he has more than one movement point.
Roger.
So load up and get as far as you can. Then you start moving back as well.
Copy solid.
Now, the front one will try to get the rear,
Copy
and
solid.
will be successful. I should say, if he doesn't hit a mine or something, but thank God he didn't. And you deliver fuel to the other guy. So good, our system worked. Whew, close one. Alright, let's start looking at what other stuff. Wow, you can just move back.
Copy solid.
That's probably all of his movement points. Okay, next. Supply truck with only 2 points remaining. Probably just have this guy load up on fuel and wait. There's no need. We don't have any... actually, this guy does need fuel. Okay, let's move back.
Copy that.
It's dangerous not scanning this road first. We could easily run into militia. But do we have anybody with fuel? Supply truck, 0 out of 3, 2 out of 3. Those are the only two we have. Yeah, so then we just have to get fuel. I think he'll get back in time by himself. So maybe we'll hold off on this. It's just going to cut down on the amount of transport we have to do. This guy still has 2 fuel remaining, so he's okay for now. If these guys have any movement left, they should start heading back.
We're Oscar Mike.
You as well.
We're Oscar Mike.
You have 0, you have 0. Okay, good. Alright, well, we just have to ride out the storm here. Unfortunately, we don't have any conflict that we can, like, utilize to our advantage. And we don't have political points in order to do this, unfortunately. Because I'd really like to scan some environments. I didn't have... Oh, yeah, I have 2 special forces. I didn't move out with the special forces last time, which is kind of a mistake. Let's move him out and just move him, one of them, at least east. So just move this way and just offload right here.
Copy solid.
And we're just going to push this guy, I guess, not along the road so that he doesn't get blown up.
Moving out.
And let's push him just one at a time just in case we spot anything. Okay. Fair enough. So he's now doing a good job. I wish we had actually deployed him here into like extreme reconnaissance mode. This guy's just going to follow him and grab him when he's done, when he needs food or whatever. We have another one, and do we want anybody else to train with this? By the way, you can just fit there. Perfect. Our Black Hawk has no fuel, so it has to stay. Do we need anything else? Another ASV? I mean, these MI8s are really useful. While we have a political person, I mean, we can only get 3 of them, so let's go ahead and build another one. They're going to take a long time to get anyway, so let's just do it. Yeah, it's good. And if we have to, I don't know how many turns it is that we're allowed. I think it's 5 turns of this we're allowed. I hope it's 5. I don't know where I'm pulling that from, but yeah. So hopefully we can finish this problem by 7. I mean, didn't really do much, did we? But we had a broken one. All right, let's see. Is there anything else I want to do this turn? Let's try. Oh, we have buffaloes, but we don't have political points. We don't have political points to do anything. So it's probably better that they just stay where they are. The only thing we might want to do is move one of the buffaloes out a little bit east, just so we can repair. I mean, if he sits here, for example, we at least can repair something next turn. We'll be in striking distance to repair it, and that might be useful. Okay, let's do it here then. Just sit there. It's fine. The guy is going to load up fuel. He already did. That's good. We'll load up UN8 on this other one, since he didn't have any movement points left anyway. So might as well just use that as free movement. I mean, use that as like a free movement point. Otherwise, next turn, if we were to do that, it would take away one of his 3. A Husky's available to start going out and patrolling again. I have to say these patrols usually are the best way to get back political points. And it does make sense to me actually to patrol this road where our convoy left from, just to make sure it's still secure. Alternatively, we've already seen that this Husky made it here without, oh, he's exactly the distance we need to get back. Well, that makes sense. I sent him that way at one point anyway. Maybe I still sweep down this way, and we'll have to bring like a supply. This is really hard. We definitely need a fob this way if we want to control these. And there's really no great place for a fob over here. I guess we'll have to do it like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. And we can do it on an artillery pit here even if we need. So like maintenance bay, fob itself, field hospital, artillery, or maybe artillery here, field hospital there. Doesn't matter. So we'll figure it out. Okay, this guy, will he move this way? Well, we'll cover that next turn anyway. So yeah, let's just go and secure the route for our supply trucks. Oh, we got one. Fantastic. Very good. Scary. Scary. They're all over the place. You never know where those damn things are going to be. I'm of a mind almost to do this. To move him here and have him sweep for mines next turn when he starts. Just to, like, he's going to be in kind of patrolling outside the base. Damn Rap has plenty of points, but where do we need him? Where do we have smoke? No smoke, no smoke, no smoke. No smoke. Is there a way I can do this faster? No smoke anywhere. Okay, we'll just leave him in base then. And I think we end turn. Got some militia. Fantastic. Perfectly in range, although we have... Did any waterworks break? No, none of them are broken. What's our logistics now? Okay, infrastructure is kicking in. That's nice. We're plus 733 overall. That's nice, considering we desperately need it. I don't think we'll be positive next turn, but we'll be close. And actually, with killing this unit, we might be even better. Because this is only going to take one moving point, 73% chance, and I think we disperse it anyway. I will be really annoyed if we don't get this kill. You flip a quarter twice, they would have to come up tails twice for them not to die, and it worked. Fantastic. Okay, that was so worth it. We're down only negative 435. We actually can recover that just from our waterworks next turn. Now, that's not the whole story, of course, because we are definitely going to need... By the way, we need to check out... Okay, there is a Taliban on the map, which probably is entered from the right side, though. So the ones most in danger are these. Let's actually get this guy to move first. Interesting, so he can perfectly overlap with that guy. I like that. Just make sure there's no IDs been planted. Okay, you can actually head back then. See, if we do this, it's just gonna... Well, it's like we're gonna double cover all these options. Oh, got another IED. That's fantastic. He made it back home perfectly. What if we just move here and scan for IEDs? See, like, I think this is, like, do we have enough infantry to just be okay goofing around with this guy? Yeah, we have two others that we have three. We can rotate one of these units back, I think. Let's rotate Delta back, just because Delta is probably really easy to confuse with Delta Force, if you're me. And that puts us in the positive, which is nice. So maybe we just don't touch anybody. To reset the timer on our negative movement. Actually, one thing I would like to do is get a little bit closer here. So that if we absolutely need to, we can repair that next turn. 1, 2, 3, repair. Okay, good. Are you in striking distance to repair? Yeah, you're definitely in striking distance to repair. If we need... Actually, that is ready to receive a visit. The one thing I was thinking first was, oh, we can get our helicopter to do that. But if we do use the helicopter, that's going to put our political points back in the negative, so I don't want to do that. Let's just stay positive. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Take a look at this one more time. Okay, I think we're okay to go ahead and move and just go negative and hope it goes positive next turn. The problem is I'm going to run out of fuel with this guy. Wait, do we have a fuel truck ready to go? We do. Okay, so let's just send this down to help that guy out then.
Moving out.
Then we're okay, we don't need to move. And that doesn't cost political points? Huh. Supply trucks don't cost political points? This is news to me. Is this true? Where do we want to send UN aid? That's risky. Could go all the way over here. That was an original idea of ours. Ah, in which case the Husky, which we won't move this turn, but this one actually can move down this way. Just to make sure that there's no mines for our UN aid. That's pretty ambitious. I think actually let's move it up north and give UN aid to this place up here.
Copy solid.
Yeah, it does not cost political points to move our supply trucks. That's fantastic. Really good to know. I like that. I don't know if that's something they changed or if it's something that's always been there, because it does increase the utility of those supply trucks, which otherwise are not terribly useful. Like most of the time you're like, okay, if I could deliver, I mean, I can deliver fuel, but if I can deliver supplies by the Chinook instead, it's way faster, but it costs a lot more political points. Now you have a strategic trade-off. All right, let me think. I guess we'll just leave everybody else where they are because, again, I want to just... Wait, supply trucks don't cost anything, so you can go in. And you can load up. What do we have here? Nobody has fuel, so let's get another fuel for safekeeping. Okay. Now, we've only gone 2 turns. Let's try to get a third one in.
Be advised. Militia immediate.
Oh my gosh, there's militia everywhere. So we're probably going to have to drop bombs on one, drop bombs on the other.
A-10 inbound.
And we can't drop bombs again, but we can use this. Wow. So this population here must really, really like us. That's off. We're off to a really good start. And did we satisfy our thing? Yep, we did. So they're not rioting at home in the United States anymore. 1 militia and 1 Taliban left. Okay, logistics-wise, how are we doing? I don't want to look at that there. I didn't even know you could toggle these things. But yeah, 1,000 from infrastructure now. The supply chain has really heated up. That's fantastic. Waterworks are all 4 are working. So let's play it a little bit safe. Even though we might lose some hearts and minds, I want to just reconsolidate my positions on just these 4. So with this, let's start building road.
Copy that.
Build the road here.
Affirmative.
Give him fuel.
Affirmative.
Ah, yes, that worked. Fantastic.
Copy that.
And he can get back because it didn't take any movement points for us to deliver the fuel. And then can you actually connect it this turn? That's fantastic.
Copy that.
Amazing. Wait. Oh, there's no road here. Darn it. Well, we'll have to go back and actually connect it then. But we're very close. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I just don't know if we have enough time to do this turn. Definitely try. Because I actually have like, this recording has to end not for time window sakes, but for personal scheduling sake. Let's have this guy go first because... Okay, well, let's do this. There's only 1 Taliban and only 1 other guy. So let's actually have him 1, 2, 3... Well, it doesn't make sense. We have to leapfrog, right? So do this and go back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
Oscar Mike.
Now we'll do our normal leapfrog affair. 2, 3.
Moving out.
And I'm okay just moving 3. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I just wanted to see if the Taliban was deployed over from this coast, but I mean this edge of the map, but I don't think he was. At least now we know that these guys are free to move back. Wait, 3 fuel, 3 fuel. Oh, that's right, they had the same fuel because we refueled him. So this guy doesn't have to go home right away either. I could put him right here. Actually, 1, 2, 3. I can put him right here, which should have him 1 movement point left. I can have somebody deploy to refuel him. It's a little min-maxy, but that's, I mean, that's the nature of this game anyway. Supplies. Everything is about supply. We can get this one going too. I think we'll actually be able to connect this one, which is nice. So they should be happier. There it is. Success. Great success. Moving back. Deliver the UN aid to make them happier. And start heading back. Wow. I feel like we really have things under control. Jeez. Like, things are going a little too well. This guy wasn't needed to repair anything. Three feels plenty for him to get back, so let's leave that guy there. Yeah, these guys need to come home then. You can almost make it. As soon as he's done, you can follow. 57, I mean, that's really good. Yeah, let's get this supply dump going. I wanted to check and see if we would need the fuel for anybody else, but nobody else is even yellow. One thing we might want to do is deploy our... Okay, how many? I think it's only 1 and 1 though. Yeah, for 1 militia, 1 Taliban, it's really hard to even guess where they'd be at right now. That Taliban has been on the map for what, like 2 turns? I kind of think this was a good idea just to get an idea of what's going on around this map, this location. This does make it so it's impossible for us to use it over here though, which is another good... We know that there's a cave here. But I don't think any of these cities are Taliban friendly, so this is like our best chance at actually detecting the Taliban is by looking over here, I would say. So 1, 2, 1. That I think is a good call. Let's do it. Okay, didn't come up with anything. We can actually get this guy to move north by 1. And have him set up binoculars to increase his range. Wow, that is such good coverage. We're going to know everything that's going on over here. And he can actually get... I think this guy can ferry rations, right? Maybe not. His fuel will run out about the same time that this guy is not able to do anything anymore. I'm only a little bit hesitant that maybe... Is it possible that they could have actually deployed some mines over there? Let's check. Because they were right next to the road. Alright, let's move here. And we'll leave those guys there for now. And we'll check the rest of this area. Since there's no militia, we'll be able to see the militia. We'll be able to easily scan with our Husky. Okay. We had... Oh, the fuel guy. Yeah. Okay, so nobody else is going to need fuel. Go ahead and do this little trick. You're actually going to be back in time to pick up another fuel supply anyways, which is amazing. So get fuel. Both of these guys, we're just going to do fuel for both of them. We'll get UN on the next 2 who come in. Yeah, always just be prepared, basically. Okay, good. This is fantastic. We're in a really good situation there. Probably we got to start deploying some of our MRAPs with people in them, though. Let's just get Bravo, I don't care. Should we start working our way back from the top? Seems like a good idea. Again, this is... I wish they showed where the individual points were. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know that this is a good place to go.
Roger.
Yeah, that was a little bit, I shorted it a little bit, unfortunately. Oh, what do you know? Look who's just in the area. In fact, it'll be even, no, actually it'll be even better for him to do it than anybody else.
Searching for IEDs.
Got it. Fantastic. I knew I had this guy around for a reason. How strange is that? You know, it's pretty funny. What are the odds? Alright, so get back in the transport. And that's all you'll be able to do this turn, but we'll be able to move you there next turn. Good. And these guys are all set. Okay, so that's actually, we just need to be close enough to repair this waterworks. And we're not going to be able to do that from the home base, but well, close enough, right? Our Blackhawk can definitely be mobile. Can definitely get, well, nobody has smoke going in this direction. No smoke in this direction. Smoke here, okay. We don't have this quite patched up in order for trucks to get to it. So I'm going to load up Echo. And we'll move out by air. Which is, I'm sure, fun for the infantry. Okay, let's just drop you... Yeah, I think this is what I want to do. I'm assuming here that they are not going to encounter any... Oh! Is that our Taliban? It is! Wow, so we were right about this deployment. That's awesome. The negative side about this is we don't have anybody in range. I mean, we're not going to have a bomb available for 3 turns. That is really good intel, though. I think we can go like this. Still pick them up. And then we can maybe start moving back. We only have 1 militia on the map, so I'm going to chance moving this way. It's a little close to the mountains. We don't want to be hit by an RPG, but that seemed to work out. So this guy will head back down this way. Okay, we only have 4 units which have any movement points. That one doesn't matter. He can just move in and collect some more rations. He's done his job, basically, so good job. 3 left. You're not going to move either. Yeah, you are just sitting here. What in the world are you going to do? We might even repatriate. I mean, I keep saying repatriate. We might even rotate this unit back. We might have said repatriate in the beginning. Oh, we definitely need a road here. So maybe... You can leave next turn to do that, though. Does anybody have fuel that has any movement? No. Yeah, so just move back in. It's really the best problem to have, to not know what to do with a lot of people. And you. Okay, good, so we'll end this turn. Uh-oh. No! Alright, so we have a choice of elections here. We can invest, I think these are in, I thought they were in 2,500 chunks. We actually can invest and secure the candidate we want. I honestly believe that this middle guy would be better. The PP per turn is so good. However, because we've already established the waterworks, maybe we don't want that guy elected because we're going to be moving around a lot and political points up by 1. It's painful. A&A time. Taliban down 10% is good, but let's see. Hearts and Minds on kills is better. Down 1. Oh, I think this is why our supply trucks aren't costing anything, because the political point movement is down 1, so it's basically that's what makes it free. Got it. That makes a whole lot of sense. This would be a swing of 2 PP per movement. This is a really tough decision. Is the 250 worth it? A&A training time, that actually becomes more and more important as well, because we're eventually going to get FOBs, and from there, we can actually start recruiting the A&A infantry, Afghanistan National Army. Taliban missions down 10% would be really nice. But the only negative from this, I mean, this has like 2 reasonable negatives, and this only has 1. I'm going to vote for him, but you know what? I'm not going to invest anything, or... Yeah, I don't think I'm investing... Well, I can give me an option anyway. Senior Explosive Ordnance Disposal. Don't even know what that is. Some kind of achievement. But we're going to call this video to a close here. Obviously, we're going to have to take care of... Oh, damn. So they just destroyed this. They just did damage to it, but they didn't... They spawned here. This must be where the cave is. Wait, so maybe... Is it possible for me to, like, drop that bomb or whatever now? I need 4,000 political points to do it. Well, we might do that, but I'm going to call this video to a close here, as I said. To save, you have to save at the beginning of a turn, so if I do anything, it'll be undone by the time we come back next. So, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Afghanistan 11 in the next episode. Until then, take care.